We gotta get going.
Únete a nosotros.
Cool. Yeah, we'll stay and hang around with yous.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
La neta, pandejos.
We suck!
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. I want to clear up a misconception here. I'm not anti-immigrant. My entire family, obviously, immigrants. I'm third-generation German, and my wife's family is like second-generation Irish, like coming here to the country. Virtually everyone is a migrant, an immigrant to America. I mean, even if you're a descendant from like the founding fathers, like the ton of their families like came here quite recently, before the revolution. So everyone comes from a migrant background generally in America, immigrant background. And there is a big time problem with the language model here, because there's a difference between a immigrant, okay, somebody who came through Ellis Island, stamped all the paperwork, like signed up, like got the social security number and everything like that, and a criminal alien, somebody who ran into the country, broke all the laws, and are getting away with it because of loopholes in the system, and because we have people who are suicidal running the country right now, culturally suicidal. Okay, so then what happens when you have criminal aliens flooding the country, which we know at least 7 million flooded the country under Joe Biden, is you're not going to be able to keep track of them. And you're also going to attract a criminal element, because it is obviously a criminal act to enter America. That's the law of this country. You cannot enter America, obviously, without the proper papers, without the proper asylum. That's the difference between an immigrant, a migrant immigrant, and a criminal alien. That's why we call a specific type of people criminal aliens, because by law, that's what they are, right? By American law, that's what they are. All right. So let's get that out of the way here. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, you got to be really careful about who comes into your country. If you're welcoming criminals into your country, don't be surprised when your country becomes a third world criminal hellhole, which is, of course, what you're seeing all across the nation. Meet one of my new favorite newcomers, as the White House would call him. This guy's name is Lionel Moreno. He's from Venezuela, and he's pretty popular on TikTok. Hey, I have thought about invading the United States. I just found out there's a law that says that if a house is not inhabited, we can just seize it. Guys, here is the United States. Also applies to the land invasion. And I think that will be my next business, invading abandoned houses, since I have looked for some codes with my friends, Africans, and they told me that they have taken already about 7 houses. And as the saying goes, Daddy, you have to look for the return, and the return right now is invade houses. Since we are not in the street situation, and the only way we have to not live in the street, not be a public burden. The law says that abandoned houses deteriorated and has bad condition, we can get and repair and live. And we can sell it for credits. What do you say? So what this guy's advocating for is the army, quite literally the army of criminal aliens. An Obama judge just said criminal aliens can go get firearms here in America. So the army of criminal aliens can just go invade your house and then can claim that they own your house. Can you see that potentially going badly for anyone? Don't try that shit in Florida or Texas. Let me just tell you that. If you're in a blue state, well, why the hell are you in a blue state? So all these stories tend to have predictable endings. I'm not sure if they're a happy ending, but predictable ending. Lionel Moreno, Venezuelan illegal alien who told his 500,000 followers to squat in American homes and abuse the legal system, is now running away from ICE. New York Post reports that he crossed the southern border illegally in 2022, enrolled in the Alternatives to Detention program. He stopped using his ankle monitor, but has apparently been receiving $350 a week of taxpayer dollars. How nice. And now this guy's on the run. Oh yeah. Elon Musk responded to this. What is alternatives to detention? Instead of deportation or jail, they get free money? Yeah, that's exactly what an insane society we live in. So this migrant influencer, isn't that amazing? Encouraging others to invade the U.S. and squat in homes is now on the run from authorities. What a special thing. What a special newcomer that we have in our nation. What a special newcomer. So enriched. We are so culturally enriched. We are so culturally enriched by this guy. Of course, he had a panicked meltdown when he got his accounts deleted. He's enriching us. Look at this, and look at the enrichment. Yeah, I feel, I don't know what you just said there, but I feel the same way about having 7 million criminal aliens in the country, invading and then taking homes away from Americans, like quite literally stealing our birthright, right? Like you imagine this, your family like comes here with nothing. They work really, really hard and they buy a farm. And one day you come home and there's a totally different family living in that farm. And they just stole it, right? They just take it from you. This is happening all across the country with these squatter situations. And so, I mean, if you want to talk about like hating your own people and stealing from them, this is quite literally the definition of it. Here we go, baby. The migrant influencer encouraging others to invade the U.S. And steal their homes, skipped out on authorities shortly after arriving in the country and is on the run from immigration officials. F around, find out. Of course, he crossed the border at Eagle Pass, was enrolled in the alternative detention program, which allows federal authorities to track migrants using ankle monitors. However, Moreno didn't follow the rules and is now listed as an absconder to the program, according to international immigration and documents seen by the Post. Moreno, who claims in his videos that he and his wife and his daughter receive $350 a week from the federal government, appears to be hiding in plain sight, even posting videos in front of a police car in the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio. Interesting. So this guy like talks about how he's using his children to skirt the systems here in America, had his accounts deleted, but not before telling other illegal immigrants how to invade America and invoke squatters' rights. So yeah, a predictable ending. Now he's on the run for the law. Venezuelan migrant who allies, he was banned on Instagram and TikTok after losing millions of followers. So he's now crying about it and using his child as a prop. He could at least clean up the snot. Ugh, gosh, I can't even see it. He's telling people to squat in vacant homes, and he's offering big money to people who recover his account. I mean, look at this. Dude, the federal government's paying this guy. Look at the amount of money he has. Look at that. Using his kid as a prop and then flashing that kind of cash. And this guy, we're paying for this guy to live in this country. We're not a real country, are we? We're a fake country. We're a fake country. That's exactly right. This is an invasion. A lot of people listened to Lionel Moreno. Over 100 migrants break through the razor wire knockdown guards as they illegally cross El Paso border. This is exactly where the guy came in. Exactly what we've been warning about. I mean, look at this. They literally ripped down the barbed wire and trampled our soldiers as they plowed through. Look at this. Trampled the soldiers. This is crazy. Absolute chaos. You can see now, like, your American soldiers getting trampled by the army of criminal aliens. Again, not migrants, criminal aliens. There is certainly a distinction. There you go. This is how Lionel Moreno got into the country. Feeling enriched yet? Feeling enriched? Yeah. Appears to be a state of emergency invasion, says Tim Pool. Luckily, there are some places that are saying this from today, actually, from the governor of Florida's office. Living in Florida. Commandeering a private residence through squatting is a scam and violates people's property rights. While some states are choosing to indulge in this behavior, Florida will be putting an end to it. Ron DeSantis plans on ending squatters' rights. And why should you have squatters' rights? Like, it don't make no sense. Again, like, why would you allow somebody to steal someone else's private property? Private property is like the kind of the point of this whole place, right? Like, if you don't want private property, go live in a Marxist hellhole. Go live in China. There's no such thing as private property there. Like, the state can just go and seize and take anything you want, anything from you anytime. In this country, we're like hanging on by a thread because people still believe like that you have some rights, that the government can't just come in and take it all from you. Or some slob can't come in and live in your house. Or if you pay attention to the news in New York, can't literally murder you. Like, you come home. This is happening all over New York. People are coming home to their places. There are squatters in them. And then the squatters end up murdering the person. There's case after case after case of this. And then New York lets the murderers off without any, like, did bail reform. So then the murderers just walk free. Dude, you're going to see, you want to talk about a real invasion? The invasion is going to be, you're going to see people leaving blue states and coming to red states. That's going to be the next invasion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very, very happy to live in a state that doesn't have these issues. We really hope that Donald Trump arrests this man. We hope that when we doubt that Joe Biden will, but we hope that when Donald Trump is back, that that guy gets prosecuted to the full extent of the law, right? Yeah. That's the only way we're going to save this place. The other way to save this place is like, share, and subscribe to our channel and stay based. See ya.